Hello, Fantastic Beasts fans! It was raining owls today all over social media as major fan sites released site visit reports for Crimes of Grindelwald. So much we theorized has been confirmed, but so many new details revealed as well. I'm Susan Chapal with Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts to bring you the clues. Join me and other Fantastic Beasts fans here on the Beast Chaser Forum as we uncover the secrets, discover what's coming first, and play along with Rowling's newest game. And make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you'll be notified when videos post and won't miss out on the next clues. Before we get started, please note that this video may be a spoiler for some. I'm sharing new information revealed from set interview reports from major fan sites. While the release of this information is authorized by Warner Brothers, it's of such detail in some cases that for some of you, it may be more than you want to know. With the level of detail and the amount of information we now have, I'm marking all videos and the comment sections as spoilers. You have been warned. I've read through site reports presented by the Leaky Cauldron, Potterish, Mugglenet, and Fandango. In a pinned comment below, I'll link to the websites for each of these. Also, I've included Fantastic Beasts calendar images as was revealed by Universe Harry Potter. Finally, forgive me if I mention how many of our theories are confirmed and linked to prior videos as we go along, but hey, I'm excited. We've talked about this stuff. I'll start with the part that was most exciting, at least to me. It was revealed that both the French Ministry of Magic and the Amphitheater were underground. While the amphitheater is set under the Pere Lachaise Cemetery, the same cemetery that a prior set visit said the Lestrange Mausoleum is located, the reports did not put the two together, nor did they say exactly where the French ministry was located. Mugglenet reports that Martin Foley, supervising art director, said about the cemetery, and then underneath there's this big amphitheater. You can see like 2,000 people. And it's almost like a rock concert that Grindelwald is giving to persuade wizards that what he's doing is fair and just. He's not overtly aggressive or violent. He's just using his wit and charm. So here are my thoughts. Why would an amphitheater be below a cemetery? Whether it's directly connected to the French ministry or not, I still think this amphitheater is associated with death and could have been used as a death chamber. As I theorized in my last video, I think its location below a cemetery almost confirms this. Also, the type of meeting described in the set reports is very similar to what I speculated. And I don't think we're far off from the theory that the dais might turn and relates to time either. Look at these images also released today for the upcoming calendar. Notice that circular image in place of the resurrection stone around Grindelwald, and the one on Grindelwald's picture, very similar to the images I showed yesterday. In fact, I think I've seen these exact ones being used, but it'll take me some time to track them down. These are zodiac and alchemy wheels used in relation to tracking time, and I feel definitely relate to what that dais represents. Finally, that calendar also shows the image on the skull, but not in high enough definition to read the date any better, yet. In the Melisande video, I wondered if Melisande or her cats would transform. In my video on Leta, I theorized the fiery dragon might be associated with her, but it looks like Shane, who I quoted in that video, may be right about this one. He believes Melisande uses the power of the Matagot to transform into the dragon. Mugglenet's Beast report reveals that the Matagots are used for menial labor and security at the French ministry. It also says Matagots won't attack unless provoked, but then will transform into something far more menacing. Could this be the dragon? It's not clear yet, but if so, since the Matagots are directly linked to the French ministry, does this also link the ministry to the graveyard? Some of the reporters caught a glimpse of concept art of Normangard that showed the backs of Grindelwald and Queenie. No explanations were offered, and I don't think we've seen Normangard in any of the trailers, But this definitely points again to Queenie working for Grindelwald, which we've been discussing. It was confirmed the Zolu is from the circus and was stated that it seems to have been mistreated. So congrats to Wizard Who for her guess that Credence may have freed the beast. I think she's right. What was a bit of a surprise to me was to hear that Credence and Maledictus escaped from the circus as well. Perhaps Credence uses his powerful magic to free them along with the beast. This rooftop is located near their hideaway. It was also confirmed that Dumbledore had been manipulating Newt even last film, confirming one of my earliest theories that he'd sent Newt to spy. Early in this film, Newt confronts Dumbledore for using him. The reports also indicate that Newt is called into the Ministry of Magic for a hearing. A magical dictaphone prints out the names of those present, including Theseus, Travers, Guzman, and Spielman, but the rest of the report was in runes for security. This little detail was cool to me because in a prior video, I theorized that runes might be used for magical coding. Further information was teased about Yusuf Kama. He was shown to be a mystery character, but was hinted strongly that he is the one not only standing in front of the Lestrange family tree, but he's also the one who designed it. So I was wrong about that. I thought he was discovering it. He was also said to be the last male in a pure blood line. One other little detail intrigued me as well. This one was listed a bit differently from report to report, but Leaky said the name of the wand shop in Paris was Cosme Ruggieri Paris. Cosme was the French name of the dark alchemist I talked about in a prior video involved in a child sacrifice ritual that I linked to the skull. I've always thought that if Rowling were using him, it would be in subtext, but I find it interesting that this wand shop name possibly hints at him. The wand shop is dated to 1614, and Ruggieri died in 1615. Also included, that water scene was in Newt's basement, as was theorized by Declan Casey as soon as the trailer released. Jacob definitely recovered his memories. Tina is headed to Paris to look for Credence, unauthorized by Macusa. We did indeed catch a glimpse of young Leta, and Newt and Dumbledore are being followed. But by who? Also, this model from the Potter series that is in Dumbledore's room was mentioned specifically. The art director said that each level turned independently, so maybe it will play a role as we've discussed before. It was confirmed that Abernathy has joined Grindelwald, as I've theorized since the first movie released. Leta works in the ministry for Torquil Travers. Nicholas Flamel's wand was described a bit differently in different reports, but Mugglenet described it as rustic-looking bone and metal, which makes me wonder if Brontis Jodorowsky might have been holding something like it when he posed on Flamel Street. Also, Flamel knew Newt and Jacob were coming because Dumbledore had informed him. And finally, the film takes place between 1927 through 28. Thank you again to Mugglenet, Potterish, the Leaky Cauldron, and Fandango for sharing all these exciting details with us. So what do you think? Which new bit interested you the most? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Also, please check out my new fan shop on Amazon for books and Funko Pops and wands and all things Fantastic Beasts. Until next time.